This presentation explores the two evaluations within the mind. We will examine how the ego's logic leads to conflict and fear, and how an alternative evaluation, grounded in peace, is always available. Our aim is to learn how to dismantle ego-based thinking and consistently choose the sanity of inner peace. Within each of us operate two conflicting evaluators. The ego is unaware of our true nature, mistrustful, and based on shifting perceptions. The Holy Spirit, by contrast, looks with love, evaluates us truly, and rests on unchanging knowledge. Because their premises oppose each other, both cannot be true at once. This diagnostic matrix contrasts the split mind. The ego judges from uncertainty, is suspicious or vicious toward the self, reacts to love with confusion and attack, and concludes we are fundamentally inadequate. The Holy Spirit evaluates from absolute certainty, responds with peace, and defines our worth by God's grandeur. Here we see the ego's unquestioned premise, your supposed littleness. The ego simply assumes you are small and inadequate. When you accept this, you overlook the grandeur of God within you. Failing to question this belief blocks true knowledge and keeps the ego's entire thought system intact and unchallenged. The ego operates within a narrow range, from suspicion to outright viciousness. Because its perceptions constantly shift, its uncertainty is total. It cannot move beyond this spectrum. As long as we rely on the ego's evaluation, we live between mild distrust and open attack, never reaching genuine confidence or peace. Love exposes the ego's instability. When you respond with genuine peace, the ego becomes confused, because this contradicts its belief that you are unloving. It then escalates from suspicion to vicious attack on your motives. If you attack back, you silently agree with its verdict that you are inadequate. This diagram shows the ego's self-reinforcing loop. It begins by judging you as little, then condemns you, leading to deep feelings of inadequacy. You then seek the ego's methods to escape, which only reinforce its existence. The system survives by maintaining your belief in your own insufficiency. Self-correction becomes paradoxical when guided by the ego. You cannot rely on the very system that produced your sense of inadequacy to free you from it. Using ego-based strategies, self-criticism, comparison, or defensive pride only preserves the problem. A different evaluator is required for genuine correction. Escaping this system requires a new vantage point. From inside the maze of ego thinking, you cannot accurately assess it. You must step beyond it to a place where sanity is already established. From there, you can look back, see the contrast clearly, and choose a different way of thinking. Illusions must be challenged at their foundation, not merely at the level of behavior. Adjusting actions while keeping the ego's core assumptions leaves the structure intact. The Holy Spirit questions the very basis of the ego's thought system, knowing its foundation is false, and invites us to rebuild on truth. The Holy Spirit's sanity rests on unchanging knowledge. He is never deceived by your behavior because he remembers your true identity. Every belief is evaluated by its source. If it comes from God, it is true. If not, it is meaningless. Your worth is thus fixed, not subject to shifting perceptions. What appears as humility, accepting your own littleness, is actually arrogance, because it implies your judgment of yourself is more accurate than God's. True humility is to accept the grandeur of God within you. By questioning your belief in smallness, you align with the truth of your creation and regain sanity. Here we reach the ultimate synthesis of worth. Whenever you doubt your value, affirm, God himself is incomplete without me. This does not inflate the ego. It recognizes that your true self is integral to God's creation. Nothing unworthy of God is truly worthy of you or your commitment. An exchange of evaluations is required. In one hand, we hold fragmented, ego-based judgments. In the other, we receive God's wholeness. We are invited to release every value we would not offer to God as fitting for him. As we return our true self to him, he shares all of himself with us. The final vision is acceptance of the atonement, the recognition that separation and littleness are not real. Only then can we abide in lasting peace. When the ego speaks, we remember we have stepped outside its insane system, seen the contrast, and deliberately chosen the sanity and stability of divine peace.